get reaction to the latest developments from Sydney. Peter Esho is Chief Market Analyst for City Index Australia. Peter, good morning. Thank you for joining us today.
Good morning. It's nice to be with you.
Peter, the talk of the town is that Murdoch could lose his job or step down as Chief Executive Officer. What do you make of all this talk, and will it make a big difference?
Look, it is talk at the moment, and there's nothing really clear or firm from the company, but it's getting a lot of people thinking out there in the markets and what a succession for Murdoch to step aside from an executive role to essentially just the chairmanship means for News Corp going forward, the way they deploy capital into their businesses and really their overall approach. So I think we'll have to wait to see what eventuates, but there are people excited at the moment to what could be a new era for News Corp. There is a succession plan there. There are options. So News Corp as a business can continue, and it's quite interesting, actually.
I mean, is Chase Cary, the current COO, is he the man to step into Murdoch's shoes as CEO?
I think so, and look, if you're looking at an executive position, he is a person that's run businesses within the empire, risen through the ranks, been around for a while, understands the complexities of the board, understands the ownership issues, with Murdoch controlling the board essentially through the allocation of shares, and he's somebody that really understands the business. He's somebody that can bring a new reputation to the board and really look at distancing a publishing issue from what's otherwise a conglomerate of businesses, and really try to distance, whether it's Murdoch himself. We'll just have to wait and see what comes out through the hearings, but he's someone that can separate current issues from a very large and diverse business.
And of course, Murdoch and his son appear before that parliamentary committee today, Peter. I mean, could it realistically seal his fate? Because, there's talk that in practice, ahead of the hearings, that he hasn't been faring too well.
And it's quite interesting. I mean, we'll just have to wait and see how he actually does fare. But there are some very interesting reports coming out, and it seems as though there are a lot of people within the News Corp empire, whether they're in senior positions or on the board, that aren't too happy with the way the company is being led from the very top. And we're talking about leaks that would have come from very high-ranking officials. If you could say that. So, look, there is a lot of doubt at the moment. It looks like we haven't reached the contagion point, but I think, if that is the case and if these reports are true, a sensible outcome looks like it's being negotiated at the moment and will be implemented. So, overall, the market's taking that as a positive. We're seeing News Corp shares trade slightly higher today in Sydney, and these are the issues that the market is trying to contemplate at the moment.
Peter, thanks a lot. Speak to you soon. Peter Esho there, City Index Australia Chief Market Analyst.